Hey guys, recently I was trying to look for some kind of manufacturer that makes like a grip tape for the iPhone. Online I couldn't really find any. Was hoping you could find some adhesive type grip tape that would just be perfectly cut by some company where it just fits around the buttons and everything, but I couldn't find anything like that. And the closest thing I found a dude that put Glock grip tape on his iPhone. So what I did was I picked up some of that grip tape and applied it myself to see how I like it, and this is kind of the result. So in my other videos I mentioned that the iPhone 6 is obviously a very slippery phone, well at least I feel it is, and so I covered it in grip tape to kind of make it more grippy. I usually use the Apple leather case, which I like, but it's just a little bit too bulky. So I still use it sometimes, but it just is a little bit too bulky for my pockets and stuff, so I really just like the more naked phone. So they make this grip tape that comes in like these 8-inch strips. And what you do is you cut them. So I cut them so they fit pretty much, as you can see here, exactly around the edge, right up to the edge of the glass screen, which is how I cut them. And so to do that, I used one of those kind of office paper cutters. I don't know what they're called, the thing with the blade that slides up and down. I tried cutting it with scissors, but it was hard to get it even cut. So if you guys have like an X-Acto knife or something, you could probably do make just as clean of a cut. So. But what you got to do is you got to cut these. The measurement on this width, the right width to get right up to the edge here, is you got to cut these in to exactly 3 inches. So if you cut exactly 3 inches, it will fit. As you can see, it will fit right up to the lip of the glass where the glass starts. So you don't really feel it when your thumb's going across. But it really makes the phone feel great in your hand. So the hardest part of this was getting getting this width right. Took me a few tries. You can see here it has to come in 2 pieces. You can make the second piece however wide you want, but I just wanted it to be a little bit underneath the buttons here. This is not like regular grip tape paper like you would have on a skateboard or anything, which is a lot more rough. This is for a handgun, so it's made to be touched and be felt in hand. What I could describe this as, it's slightly tacky, textured rubber, and it's slightly tacky to the touch, and you can mold it around your phone pretty easy. This is super easy to apply, as I show you here. So you can see this is in 2 pieces here, and just kind of it's fairly strong adhesive, but it doesn't leave any residue on there. I've taken this off a few times, but what you can do is you just line it up. I lined it up a little bit to where just a sliver of the antenna is left on the bottom, because that's where it starts to curve here, so it makes the best fit. But anyway, you can just reapply this on there. You have to work with it, but anyway, yeah, it fits on there pretty good. I've been rocking this for about a couple weeks now, and so far I like it. I mean, I've been using it for a couple weeks. There's a little bit of weight to, I mean, it's not heavy, I wouldn't say, but just by putting it on the bottom half of the phone, to me it makes the iPhone a lot more balanced in your hand. It feels a lot more natural. So you can hold it, when you grip it in your hand like this, you can hold it at the bottom half, and it never feels like it's going to slip out. So that's really great. And you can start using reachability because your hand's always in position. Sometimes reachability doesn't always, the reachability double tap feature here doesn't always work for me, especially like when I'm searching. Let's see if I search Spotify. See, I hit it twice, it doesn't register. So what I usually do is I just jam on the button as many times as I want. That's the quickest way I found to get it to register, and always just kind of, you can always rely on it, So just keep tapping it until you start seeing it move down, then it's going to register every time, instead of being frustrated hitting the double click and it doesn't work and you're like, what the hell. So anyways, that's the way I do it. But so it's really helped because I can always hold the phone like this now. So I really like using this grip tape a lot on it. You may not like how it feels because, like I said, it's a little bit hard rubber. It's not as nice, obviously, as the bare phone, but I think it's a good compromise. And if you cut it just right, it looks pretty. Nice enough to me. And then when you put this in your pocket and pull it out, it's just nice grippy. It doesn't feel like if you just have the bare phone, and if you guys experience this, pulling a phone out of your pocket, just the bare iPhone, it feels like it's going to go flying every time you pull it out of your pocket. But with this grip tape, it really doesn't. So being able to use this instead of a case, obviously you're not going to get any drop protection from this, so keep that in mind. But if you just want to add some grip to the phone and you like how the regular phone feels in the hand, I think the grip tape it's really cheap. I think a strip of these 5s cost me like $7. You can actually too still fit it in the Apple leather case. It's pretty snug, but it does fit in there. So you can see it bulges barely, you know, I would say 1 millimeter on the side. But if you ever wanted like heavy duty protection, if you were ever going out somewhere where you knew you might have a potential to drop it, you can still stick it on there without having to take the grip tape off. So yeah, that's been my experience with the grip, you know, putting the Glock grip tape on an iPhone. I think it's a pretty good solution if you guys are looking for something, you know, a little bit better in the hand without having to go with the full case. It lays on the table flat now, and I don't know, it feels pretty good to me. You guys can check it out. Let me know what you think. Otherwise, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe, and as always, take care. Thanks. Bye.